we will wait and see if anyone joins in. Yeah, they will.
Yeah, but like they can't see us talking right now.
No, but I'll post the video after. So you may wonder what Ashley is doing here behind me if you're watching this later on. But I am peeling pretty badly.
And also dad isn't here, so you want me in this.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll explain that here in a little bit. But for now, she's just going to get my dry skin. So hopefully we get some people live here. Right, Ash?
Yeah.
Your hair's kind of being weird in the back.
Yeah, because I haven't brushed it.
You haven't brushed it back there?
No.
Alright. I'm trying to get better lighting. And so you can see more of the island. Oh, there's a light. There's 3 people on. Oh, Miss Joe. There's Tanya. Oh, hey, Gail. Oh, this is fun. We'll get a few more people on. Hello from Canada. Hi, Tanya. You guys got to comment. You got to comment so we can chat. Hi, Carla. So, in case you're just tuning in, Ashley is picking at my dry skin. I'm sorry, it might seem gross to some of you, but it feels so good to me. Hi, Gail. So, I have to ask you guys a little bit later, as soon as we get more. Oh, hi, Jane. If you guys want me to walk around our little resort here, and I can give you a little tour, and you can see more palm trees. Janelle, hi. How you doing? Ashley, say hi to Gail.
Hi.
Thank you. Aloha, Maria. Maria has given us I think it was Maria, a special thanks, a super thanks. So special shout out to Maria. We have spent that money. Probably on shave eyes.
We're probably close.
Janelle, oh, I'm glad you're doing great, Janelle. So Jason's not here with me right now. Hi from Missouri, Tamara. Is it Tamara or Tamara? The first way or the second way? Jason is not with us today, or this morning. So Chelsea is at urgent care with him. Now that the second year is a problem, and
I think it's just like
they thought the doctor opened at 9 o'clock, and they didn't open until 10 o'clock, which is right now. Gail is from Maryland. Oh, I got that wrong. Okay, hi, Lisa. Oh, and Nebraska. It disappears on me. Someone was from Nebraska, but I didn't see who it was. I can press. Okay, my little 9-year-old is my little top chat. All right.
And then you can swipe up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, truly, my 9-year-old is teaching me. Janelle has to work today. Sorry, you have to work. Oklahoma, Miss Joe. Just make sure I missed. Oh, New York, not Nebraska. Patty. How do you say that? Miss. I don't even know how to say that. I don't even know how to say that in New York. I have no idea. But so Jason is at urgent care with Chelsea. I thought he would be maybe on his way back by now and be a little bit late to the live call, but it turns out it just barely opened. So he's just barely getting going. And he just stalled time and put gas into our car. Do you know how much it costs to put gas in a big, huge Suburban?
I saw it.
It was like $100. It was like $100. And that's why we don't have a Suburban. So, do you guys want me to walk you around the island? Hopefully I can. Not the island. I can't do that because I don't have a car. I was going to try and be at a beach today and show you the beach or something like that, but I don't have a car. Oh, I don't know your name, but hi, Nick WMS. Maybe you can tell me what your name is. Maybe it's Nick. Our vacation is so fabulous, Janelle. We are having a great time. You know me.
No.
Do you know who it is?
I think.
Do you know who it is?
Oh yeah,
Ashley's right here. She's still here. She's right there. Ashley is fine. It's Chelsea who is at the urgent care.
You would probably think it's me if you didn't listen to the name. 'Cause I'm the one that
She had a horrible night last night, and we've gotten some more help with my dad, but he's like, yeah, take her to the urgent care. We're out of eardrops, and so we'd have to go back and get another prescription for them anyway. Oh yeah, want to get down here? That's off camera, so you can get the top of my chest. We're having a great time.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Nick. Oh,
Did you
come
not
on.
understand?
Well, I didn't know it, like...
Did you not?
No,
How
Nick.
did I
Well, because I
know?
don't know what it is like. Hi, Nick. Okay, I have to redeem myself. It's Nick and Lydia that we met in Maui last year. He's not going to let me live that one down, but I didn't know what your handle was, so that's not very fair. But hello, Nick. Welcome to the Big Island. But I still think, Nick, that we need to go back to Maui. We need to meet back in Maui. We're going to do a video about our thoughts, our pros and cons on the Big Island. And so I'm going to kind of, maybe if you guys have any questions about it, I can answer them here. We have very strong thoughts on coming back to this island. You guys take a guess down below what you think. Do you think we would come back to this island, or do you think that we would not?
And see the mountain video of us.
Yeah. Jan from New Hampshire, hello. Okay, so Nick, tell us what the big difference is between the two. Driving distance and the land. So I would say 80% of the landscape is desolate, dry, barren lavascape. It's just, there's nothing. So in the resorts that we're in over here on the west side, the only thing that's like palm trees and greenery and pretty, it's only in the resort areas. And so that's the only green that you're going to see. As soon as you turn down a road to come into a resort area or a condo area, that's the only time you're going to see green on this whole side of the island. And so we've driven all the way around the island. You'll see that in a couple of videos. We've gone up and over, and we've gone across and over, and we've come down and around the whole side of the island. And aside from the coming down and around, we did that in the pitch dark. And you're coming along the coast. So I think it's probably a little bit more green down along the coast. Yeah, Maria did one day on the Big Island, and that was enough. See? She understands. So it's, oh, you're knocking the camera, Ashley. So not only is the landscape a whole lot different than I thought it would be, it's very, very green and lush over on the Hilo side. And we had a fantastic time on a tour at Rainbow Falls and OK Farm. You'll see that coming up. And then we missed going to a couple other things just because we ran out of time. And obviously, like, Volcano National Park is really, really pretty. Patty is hoping to go to Maui next year. Yes, so are we. But it is, I don't know. We thought maybe next time we would, like, stay over on the Kona or on the Hilo side, so that we didn't have to do so much driving. But now we've decided not to do that. So the other thing, Nick and everyone else, the other thing that is kind of a hard no for us is all the driving. Let me try and make it so that you can see me a little bit better. And still give you guys a view without, like, exposing my neighbors back behind me. So maybe I'll just stand up. So you guys can check out. Usually there's, like, people right here at this hole. This is a golf course. And so I was like, when I first came out here, is that better, Nick? Thank you. He's going to be my videographer from back east. So where are we? Driving. Everywhere you go takes at least 40 minutes to an hour. Like, no joke. Where we're at in Waikoloa, it's 22 miles down to Kona, and it took us an hour to get there the other night when we went out to dinner, just Jason and I. There's a car accident, and it's one lane road. One way there, one way back. And so it took us an hour. And that's just going 22 miles. And so when everything that you have to go do outside of Waikoloa and outside of Kona, Kailua, Kona, I should say, anything else is an hour to 2 hours plus. Like, it's no joke. It's 2 hours to go up and over through Waimea to get over to the other side, but even then you're not even getting clear down to Hilo. Hi, Lydia. Yes, and Nick didn't let you know that he was hopping on, so that I looked like a fool not knowing who he was.
I knew.
Ashley knew?
Yeah.
So you knew that's who it was?
Yeah.
Ashley's like, I knew who it was.
Because, like, I just knew
I did
it.
say the
'Cause,
word
like,
name Nick, but I don't know.
But, like, also, like...
Anyway, anywho. So all the little excursions that we have done, just to get there, it's like 2 hours, and you don't have anything to look at. It's dry, barren landscape, except if you go up north and over the top of the island that direction, then you have like pretty landscape and rain. But oh my goodness sakes, and it's wearing down on the kids. They don't want to go out. They don't want to explore. Like, we looked at going down to Captain Cook, which is down south of us, down to Two-Step Beach, and it's easily an hour plus if there's no traffic during the day, which there will be. Hour and a half to go down south and go do that, and then it's an hour and a half fighting traffic to come back north, and then you have your whole day. Like, then you feel like you need to be there like for hours to make it worth all that drive. And that's really hard when you're on vacation trying to relax. It's really hard when you're trying to motivate kids to be able to get in a car and go. I will say that the hotspot has come in handy for those trips, except when you're in the middle of like Volcano National Park and there's no reception, and so your hotspot does not work. So that's pretty interesting. Let's change our landscape. Let's go this way. So maybe I'll turn you around. So that's kind of the basic, So you can see the pool. Maybe you can't see it. Maybe we'll walk over there. Let me know if you want me to walk around. Like I said, kind of just stuck here. And the ocean, maybe I can kind of show you and flip you around. Hi, Cindy. Yes, it is so beautiful, and that's the hard thing. And like, we don't want to like knock how beautiful it is. It is actually like gorgeous here. So the ocean is, so that's Queen's Market that you see straight over here through the Lava Rock and then across the golf course. And then we went to Lava Lava Beach Club, which is right on the ocean, and it's just on the other side of those buildings. You can kind of maybe peek through the trees over here. The ocean is straight out there. So anyway, it is really, really pretty. But like I said, this lush green that you're seeing right here is all man-made. It's all put here and grown here just for these resorts, which is fine. It's fabulous. It's great. It makes our trip really, really fun. But everything else is this, lava rock. If you, as soon as you leave the resort street, you're back to lava rock and like just dry brush, right?
No palm trees.
Let's see, Tanya. Great feedback so far. You need to listen to the song "The Big Island Says Aloha" by Paul Page. Okay. The Big Island Says Aloha. We're going to write that down. I did bring my little notebook. Ashley's going to be my little narrator. Here, go to the next page. The Big Island Says Aloha. I will have to listen to that. Okay, so what other questions do you guys have for me? I'm going to try and study the camera as you guys get this kind of video. Jan, Maui sounds better for your family. Yes, so that's the thing, is that we can already think of like 10 things that we haven't done on the Big Island, or on the island of Maui, that we want to go back and do. And so that's why it's so much more enticing. And even doing the things that we've already done, like even just being in Lahaina, getting shave ice, going souvenir shopping, like even those kinds of things are really enticing. The Big Island Says Aloha. Big Island, B-I, do the B-I, Big Island Says Aloha. Sorry, Ashley is like, so Tanya, are you happy that you experienced the Big Island at least once? Yes, I'm happy that we came and experienced it. Seeing the volcano was cool. It would have been cooler if we had been able to stay until dark to see the red lava, or even be able to hike down into it a little bit. Seems like you guys would spend more time driving than enjoying the island. Yes, that's all we've done. Like, we've spent so much time driving, and if the driving was cool coastal roads like it is in Maui, then I'd be okay with it. But
Big Island Aloha.
Says Aloha. Ashley, hang on one second. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. I've said it so many times now. I'm gonna remember. So yes, Nick, if it was like better scenery, maybe it would be worth it. So Patty says I've gone to Hilo and Kona a few years ago when I was on a cruise. So Patty, I want to know your thoughts on Hilo because I didn't really. I have to be careful because there's people next to me. I don't want to offend anyone. We didn't like Hilo. Like we didn't like it at all. We liked going up to Rainbow Falls and OK Farm. Absolutely gorgeous up there in the hillside and total lush green. And we got to learn so much. I'm so excited to edit that video. Patty's definitely liked Maui better. Yes. Will you guys be going to the Green Sand Beach? Said Just Air experts. So that's the thing. The Green Sand Beach is so far away. So no, we cannot convince our kids to get back in the car and go and explore anymore. Like today, we're just going to go back over to the Hilton and possibly ride the little boat tram and pick up our pictures that we took there the other day. You guys will see that whole excursion. We cannot convince them to get back in the car. Our day going to the other side of the island and then down to Volcano National Park did us in. And that's why everyone's still asleep tonight, or this morning, I mean. So Ashley, you tell them, Big Island or Maui?
Maui.
100%.
Yeah.
Right?
There's more things, so we didn't get to finish everything. And like here, there's like, we've already finished every shop and like,
well, you won't get in the car to go down and see more things, right?
Yeah, because like it's kind of empty here.
Yeah. Let me flip it around so I can chat more. Oh, that would be my hand. So another thing that, I just lost my train of thought. I just totally lost my train of thought. So the other thing with the Big Island that I was kind of surprised by, I really truly fell in love with snorkeling when we went to Maui, both with the kids in last February and then when Jason and I went in October. I have been pretty claustrophobic when it comes to snorkeling and seeing fish and having them near me. And those two trips totally made it better for me and made it like so that it's so fun, so enjoyable. And I still haven't snorkeled here. Like I have zero snorkel, experiences that we've done here. We've only gone out to Hapuna Beach. And that's why I kind of want to go down as 2 steps so I can snorkel down there. How far are you from the nearest beach? So Nick, we're close to Hapuna Beach, which is where we've already gone. 2 steps is my favorite, Lisa, yes. So that's where I want to go. I know that there's really good snorkeling at 2 steps, but it's just, like I said, I really want to go there. And I think it's probably about an hour away. It's past Kona, right? Is that right, Lisa? I don't have my map with me. But I can't convince my kids to get in the car and do that. And then we also have the problem of Chelsea's ear. And she can't get in the ocean, and she doesn't want to. She was really upset at Hapuna Beach because she got in and was totally having a fun time. And then, oh, now there's someone on their deck. Now it's awkward. She got in and she broke out into a rash, and she got out and she was upset. Yes, Cindy. Yeah, that. I don't mind being honest about it, and I feel bad that I don't want to offend anyone that really loves this island. We have friends who come here every year. Haley's best friend, Evelyn, comes here every single year. I think in February was the first time they went to a different island. Nick, seems like you guys are exhausted from the driving, and that's not good. The kids are already tired. Yeah, that's the thing is that we're all ready to go home, and that should not be the case when you're in Hawaii. That shouldn't be the case. You should, in Maui, both trips, we were we don't want to go home yet. What else can we pack into our day? And here we're we've been in the car for 8 hours. Well, we've been on the road for 8 hours going from thing to thing, but you're only at the thing for a half hour, and you're spending all the rest of your time in your car, and that isn't a vacation to us. And it is to other people if you're just doing road trip across the United States, or you're really trying to hit a whole bunch of things along a certain path. That'd be fine. But in Hawaii, you want to relax by a pool, by a beach. And we just can't do that here. There are not very many beaches that we found that would be good beaches, like I said, and I don't know. So the only other beach I want to try and do is Laguna Beach, and what is, maybe Lisa knows, maybe some of you have been here. Two Steps was my favorite place in Hawaii. We swam with dolphins, and the coral was so colorful. Yeah, so that's the thing, is that's why I want to go to Two Steps, because I've heard if you can go out just far enough, the dolphins do hang out right there in that little cove. Did you know things were so far away when you went there? I knew that there was a driving distance. That's why we got the hot spot. That's why we got the bigger car. But until you experience it, you don't really know. Oh, someone's flying their drone. Until you drive it, and you know, when you see on a map and it says it's going to take you an hour to an hour and a half to get there, you know, you think, okay, that's not that big a deal, because whatever you're going for is going to be so fun and you're going to spend a whole bunch of time there. But then you're like, okay, but is that worth just doing that one thing there? So that's, I started planning that kind of stuff before we got here. And so I said, okay, I know my kids and the driving is going to bug them. So if I go to, are you guys still there? Let me know if you're, someone comment really quick. Make Frozen. Tell me if you're still there.
I see it.
Is it still frozen? Are we good? Are we back? Yeah, come back on. Oh, I hope we're back on. Oh, come on back on. Cutting in and out. Someone's back. Nick's back. Okay, you're back. Cindy's back. 8. Okay, Jane's back on. Jan looks good now. All right, we have to stay right here. What was I saying? So you'll see coming up in current videos that we go over to the other side of the island. One and keeps going. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, good. We're still here. Hi, Lydia. So even when we planned a whole day going to the other side of the island, ending with the Volcano National Park and the southern tip and the point, we still missed the goat farm because it was closed. Didn't know that it was closed. We missed Akaka Falls because we had to get to a tour that took an extra hour, which was, again, it's fantastic because we've got an extra hour of a tour that we didn't, you know, we only paid for an hour and a half, and we ended up getting 2.5 hours, which that's great. But then that meant that we had to rush because it took 2 hours to get down to Volcano National Park in order to see that before dark, and we didn't get there in time. Oh, there's a little mink out here on the golf course. And so, like, everything just kind of kept snowballing. We're like, okay, we only got to see the volcano in the daylight for 10 minutes, I think. So Cindy, what time is it here right now? Actually, isn't it like almost 11? So then as soon as we looked at the volcano, within 10 minutes, it had completely clouded and fogged over, and then it started to rain, and then it was dark, and the sun had gone down. And so then that meant the 3-hour drive home was in the pitch dark. We're riding the coast. It should have been beautiful and a scenic drive. And then we couldn't see the southern tip. And it takes an hour to get down to the southern tip and back up to the main road. And the bakery is closed that we wanted to go to get malasadas. It's just everything, like, you know. Oh, so no, there's no parasailing. I mean, there is. I have seen parasailing. Where did we see that? Down in Kona. Did you get to see the volcano crater glow at night? No, we did not, Ash, because within 10 minutes of us being there, everything fogged over and clouded over, and it was pitch black, and it started to rain. You couldn't see anything beyond, like if I were standing right here. Oh, let me turn you around. If I was standing right here, you couldn't even see that black rock right there. Like, it was, everything was washed out. So, no, we did not get to see red lava. Jason and Kaylee and Ashley walked down the trail for about 10 minutes, 15. They tried to get a couple videos and tried to see the lava, and they couldn't see anything. So we just gave up, came home. So we still wanted to get out and go and see and do these things. It's the time restraint eliminated half of the things that we wanted to do because it took so long between each thing. So that was kind of a bummer. And even if, I mean, we could have started an hour earlier, but we got on the road by 10. Like, even a little before 10. So it wasn't like we were, I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of hard. Jan, yes, we didn't fly you can't fly in a national park, but we have flown our drone down at the beach twice, down at Hilton, and then Jason flew it at another beach, and I'm hoping today he has time to fly it at a few more different spots, just because I love to give you guys a bird's eye view of this beautiful landscape, because it really is. The beaches are, like, the coastline is really gorgeous. Yesterday we went over to the Four Seasons, or the Fairmont. Island Time has a new meaning now. Yeah, Island Time, literally, Island Time is not what we thought it would be here. We went over to the Fairmont Hotel to look at the beach over there, and we want to go back over there and fly the drone, but it's not a beach that you can get in the water at. It's rocky lava shore. The Big Island is the youngest island, and sorry, I itch. All my little spots of dry skin are itchy. Do you guys, let's see, is there a pool at your hotel? Island Time, yes. Island Time is different. Is there a pool at your hotel? Do you guys want us to walk over to our pool? We're literally right next to it. Do you want to walk over there with me, Ash? You guys let me know if you want me to walk over there. There's only six of you here. It's probably Lydia, Nick, and Jane. Okay, they want us to walk over. And I apologize now for, I hope we keep our cell phone coverage. So we're going to walk through our room really quick. No, because I'm not connected to the hotspot. I won't be able to connect to it. We're going to walk through our room really quick. And we had to tell housekeeping to come back because we were still here in the room.
They say they're going to come back in like an hour or two.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll still be here. So we are going to walk through our room really quick. And then, like I said, the pool is literally right here. So we're just going to walk around.
Kinda, actually.
Okay, well, you can come back and get your suit on. Love to see your walk to the pool. Okay, Jan says yes.
Well, I want to jump.
Okay, we're going to flip you around, and we'll go through, and hopefully, if we lose you, we'll hop back online, I promise. Ashley, you want to quickly, I don't know if we're going to keep coverage, so we got to open the doors and quickly walk through, and we'll give a quick tour of the room. They've already kind of seen it in one video, but we'll just do a live tour. So there's the girls' bed.
Well, Mommy.
And it's funny because, like, housekeeping will put it away every time they come in.
Don't mind.
And we're like, don't put it away. It takes a lot of work to put it back together, but it's okay. She gets clean sheets each time. Okay, we have Chelsea's little spot right there. And then this is our dumping ground. We never eat meals here. We eat them outside. And our kitchen and our shoe area. Oh, we need a key.
Can I jump in the pool?
Yeah, if you hurry and go get a suit on. I got to get a key so I can come back in. I normally don't have to worry about holding the key because Jason has them.
Wait. Oh, well, I can be there.
Yeah, you meet me down there. Okay. All right. Ashley's going to get a swimming suit on. I'm going to take you guys down. So we just have to go down. Sorry. It's all shaky. Oh, there's the housekeeping. Hopefully she comes back. We're up on the second floor. And usually, Nick will be upset, but we usually find parking. He'll laugh at this. You'll see in future videos, Nick, our luck on parking. We literally usually find parking right there, or like the car where the gray car is. So you can be mad at us if you want, but we always find great parking. So literally just walk over. I wish it wasn't so shaky. Now I see why the Maui guy, what's his name? And now I know why he gets a little stabilizer. For his camera. And I'm not really in an outfit I wanted to come outside in, but it's okay. And then literally, that's how close. But it is gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna kind of turn you away. Someone's playing ping pong right inside the door. So we're gonna kind of bypass that really quick. Hopefully, I can get the door open. Yes, Cindy. Is that Cindy? Yes. Okay, sorry, I dropped it in. Can you walk? Hang on. I got a call, and then I had to unconnect from my hotel Wi-Fi. Now I'm on network Wi-Fi, or network internet. Okay, so Ashley is here.
I don't know why
I dropped the call.
What?
Do you have swim bottoms on?
Yeah,
I'm
but
waiting
why
for
did
people
you
to come back on. Okay, Cindy says we're back. Let me get a couple more people back on. Back for now. It's okay, take your time. Okay, so I had to get on to regular network internet, and a call came in, and Jason keeps texting me. So, Ashley, are you ready to go swim?
I don't know why I want to go swimming, but like,
Okay, Nick and Lydia are back. You can go swim. You want to go down the slide? Here, I'll throw these in for you. This is like their favorite toy that they've been playing with.
Throw in like the
Okay, I'll
four.
come throw it in. I gotta put my...
But you gotta put these in me. They're
Yeah.
not even mine.
You're not even wearing your own shoes?
Yeah.
You just dressed out here?
No.
Okay, I'll throw these in.
Okay.
Honey, okay. But this isn't, someone else has parked their stuff there. Find another chair. Yeah, so the resort is really cute. It's small. We wanted to stay at King's Land, but they were all booked up. But staying at these two hotels gives you full access to the Hilton. So
And the
that's
Hilton
why
is really fun.
that's why we just said, okay, it's good. There's a pool here.
Yeah.
We thought Chelsea would be in the pool here more often, especially early in the mornings, but I'll throw them in.
Okay, fine.
Okay, you want to go hop in? Yeah, and I'll throw them in.
Okay, fine.
They love to see you guys. Where do you want to jump in? Over in the deep end?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I can't really touch. Oh, I can't.
I know. You got to get them and go off to the side. Okay, you ready? Throw
Yeah,
them?
throw them. Don't you throw them all together.
Throw them all together?
No.
I know. So I have to have a hand. I'm holding your camera. All right, you going to jump in?
I go with this.
You got to get in?
Oh, this is not bad.
No, it's probably really warm. Okay. All of them?
Yeah.
All right. I got to do different areas. All right. It's hard to do this one-handed. Give me a break. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
There. Can you guys hear the birds? I'm going to try and shoot them to find all those. You can't really see her. But look at all the flowers. I'm obsessed with Hawaiian flowers. Like, they're so bright, so colorful. And especially again, yeah, she is a fish, Jam. So is my Chelsea, and I feel so bad she can't get in the water. Like, anyway. But yes, so the flowers are gorgeous. Let me see if I can find some other ones. They're on the other side. But so Lydia, Chelsea has an ear infection. She has swimmer's ear and an ear infection, and she can't get in the water. It hurts too much. So we've kind of had two, not dead days, but non-water days. So it's kind of stopped some of the plans of going to beaches and coming here to this pool and to the other pool, because she can't get in the water and she's really getting upset about it. So we found like other stuff to do that doesn't involve water. As soon as she gets home today from the doctor, we might know better what we can do. You want me to throw them in again?
Yeah.
Okay, but let's go on the other side so they can see the other side of the pool. You want to go down? You swim over so you can go down the slide.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Lydia, you know how much she likes to swim, and she's still pretty upset that she can't swim. She doesn't want to. It's not like we're forcing her to stay out of the water. She doesn't want to. It hurts, and she's tired, and so I'm hoping they actually give her an oral antibiotic today, because the eardrops one is not working. So let's see, where did Ashley go? Go to the other side of the pool. Thank you, Patty. I think you haven't seen those videos yet, so they're coming up. See, where did Ashley go? Oh, she's right here. Teenagers don't want... Teenagers aren't even awake. I don't know what that comment was. I'm going to look at it again. One of my teenagers is awake, and the other one I'm not sure about. But they are not pool girls. They're teenagers. They like to lay out. You want to go down the slide?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to stand on this side so that they can see you coming out.
Can you throw it right in?
Oh, one of these?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I get in the water.
Okay,
Right,
go
when
ahead. Go down the slide. Okay? She's going to go up there, up to the slide. We always find a hotel with a slide. I don't care how small the pool is. as long as it has a slide. It kind of learns that lesson. So I'm gonna go over here. Normally I'm in the water and I do this in the water, but I have a swimsuit on, but I'm not gonna get in with my phone. So she wants me to throw this pool toy so she can go and dive and get it. Yeah, the slide is fun for the kids. I don't know where she went. There's a little hot tub up above that little pool, that little blue section. There's a hot tub up there. Let's see if I can get her to go down. Oh, there she is.
Hey, Mommy.
Okay.
Watch your steps right here. Okay.
So I'm going to get that. Yes, I forgot who that was. I have gotten Chelsea an extra present. She's going to get that when we get home. She doesn't know that I have that. And I actually might get her a few more things today if we find anything. She did get a present yesterday, a gift as well. Is that fun?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think your sisters would get in with you right now? Kaylee and Abby?
I don't know.
You don't think so?
No.
No, probably not.
Kaylee's asleep and I'm just taking a shower. So.
Oh, yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Cindy, this is the most people that we have seen here all week. Literally, this is the most we've seen all week.
No, we've seen like.
No, this is the most. So, it's not crowded at all, which is really, really nice. I'm going to step away from the pool for a second. Just because it's really noisy over there. Cute little tree right here. Usually we just lay out on these little chairs while the girls swim. This is kind of cool. It's like a little kids pool right there. And then this is like a slow walk down into the water, which I like. Maybe we'll go and look at some of these other plants over here. So it's crazy because like this one tree has two different colors on it. And I don't know what makes it do different pigments on the same tree. Where if like this is just like the second stage. But look, like maybe it's just different things and they've all wound together. I don't know. They're really pretty. But okay, so what other questions do you guys have about the Big Island? Because we are almost done. We are actually going home in 2 days. Just so you guys know the time frame. So we don't have a ton more time to explore just because of all the things that I've talked about. But if you have any questions, let me know what your favorite island is. A lot of people have said Maui so far, if you've been to Maui. It is our #1 pick. And then I would say our second would be Kauai and then Oahu. But I think part of my problem with Oahu is that I went when I was 7 months pregnant with Ashley, and then again when she was a toddler, and Chelsea was like a 4-year-old. And that was really difficult. No, actually she was probably like more like 6. And her 6s were not very pleasant. She was hard at the age of 6. And so I need to go back to Oahu and experience it without difficult kids. And I get to explore some more. You want to go back?
What?
Yes, Lydia, you need to start to plan another trip and save up now so that we can meet together again next year. And we're hoping to stay at the Hanua Kai again, but I got to make sure I can book it through Jason's American Express like we did this one. So, I don't know. We'll see if we can make it happen. Let's see. One of these days. Cindy, yes. I know. You are going to get here. I know you're planning other things, but you will get here. Or to any island, I should say. You will get here. Got dropped a couple people. But that's okay. I appreciate you guys like joining in. I know you're busy. You're later in the day, obviously. Got things going on. I totally understand. I appreciate you guys like joining in with us. Maybe I'll flip it around. You go stand in front of a pretty tree instead of like these tents or whatever. We'll stand right here. I don't know how much longer I will stay on. I will if you guys want to and chat and whatnot. But do you have any other questions? I just think Big Island was great to experience, and it's fun to like come to a new place and explore and see new things. Like we've never come to an island that has so much lava rock, and that's what the Hawaiian Islands are literally made out of. It's just that the Big Island is the youngest island, and so it hasn't broken through all of that lava rock yet, and they've had new eruptions, and so it isn't, oh, here. Oh dear, we have a weird person online. Big question is, would you come back to the Big Island? No, we won't come back to the Big Island. I think that this is the perfect island if you don't mind a ton of driving. It's not necessarily scenic. At least to us, it's not necessarily scenic. And two, if you wanted to stay in a resort. If you wanted to stay in a big resort and lay out by the pool and read a book and sit and watch the ocean, then this is the place for you. 100%. Now we know why our friends just like we asked him, like, what else did you do? Where did you go? And she's like, oh, we didn't really like leave the resort very much aside from like dinner and stuff. Leaving for Texas tomorrow, still packing, but I just wanted to see your live feed. Love your Hawaii vlogs. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know how to use this guy. How do I block him? Let's see. Remove. All right, thank you. Deleted. I don't like all of that. Thank you. That guy is, yes. We can tell by his title that he's not, he should not be here. And I will keep Ashley off this video for the rest of the time, just in case.
What?
Are you ready to go back?
I don't know.
Oh, thank you, Lydia. Sorry, it's hard for me to do it from here. Yeah, I don't like any of that stuff. Kind of why I pulled away from the pool a little bit. No, I don't think we'll come back. Maybe when we're, be careful how I say this. Maybe when Jason and I are older and we get to a point where, oh, he's still, okay, let me just try and report him.
What are you doing?
Let's see, chat views. Sorry guys, let me report this guy. Okay, let me try and get him blocked. Block and report. I'm trying to block him from my end. Can't block him. I can only report it.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
There's a certain way you have to do it.
Put user in channel. Yeah, this user's messages will be hidden. Okay, hopefully he's gone. Oh, Jason's on. Oh, hey, Jace. I don't know if Jason's at the house. Maybe someone can... Jason, are you at home? I don't know where Jason's at right now. He's been trying to text me, and the pharmacy has tried to call me. So hopefully everything is working out. Jason, if you're here in the resort, come over to the pool. Thank you.
How do you know?
Nick loves Jason, so they're back together. I'm glad he could hop on this way. And
Who? Dad's on?
Dad's on this. Yeah, Dad's on this call. He's just probably too far away. Again, he's far away, and even just going to an urgent care
30 minutes away.
is 30 minutes away and 30 minutes back. And anyways, so we won't come back. Maybe when we're older and we want to sit by a beach and do nothing. But I don't think Jason and I are that kind of people. Like, I don't think we're like that. Yes, Nick, that was ridiculous. I've never had anyone come on my channel like that before, so I don't know how it. Maybe a live person just they feed off of that kind of setting. I don't know. But Jason and I like to explore, and our kids like to explore. Like, Abby's upset that she doesn't have anywhere that she can go cliff jumping here. She's like, I really want to jump off a cliff. When we were driving past the South Point, when we were driving past the South Point a couple nights ago, she kind of looked it up on her phone, and she was like, Mom, there's like a 50-foot cliff we could jump off of. And I was like,
50 foot?
50 foot? I knew about it, but I was like, why, do you want to do that? And she's like, I mean, Black Rock was only 20. I could do 50. Like, Abby, it's like, it's late, it's dark. I'm not letting you jump off a 50-foot cliff into the ocean in the pitch black. I'm not letting you do that. So yes, Abby is like, there's no adventure. She loves shopping, and there's not as good as shopping. She did score yesterday. You guys are gonna love the clothes that she found yesterday. And then she also got some cute jewelry at the Volcanoes. Yes, Jen, like, I don't even know that I would let her jump into 50 foot. Like, I don't even know if I would let her. You can go. Oh, you want to go back?
Yeah, let's go back.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Jane, you don't even understand. Yeah, it just takes money, for sure. But the funny thing is that we're already talking of trips where we can like island hop like that, and take the time. I think right now prices are too crazy just because of everything, you know, everyone's striking and
That's our car.
and no, it's not. And everyone's kind of getting back to traveling again, so the prices are kind of skyrocketing. So we're gonna let it like wait a little bit, but then I think we would be able to like fly to Oahu and spend some extra time there, 2 or 3 days there, and do some things, and then fly to Maui and have a little bit of extra time. Because the thing is, Kaylee graduates from high school next year, and then I'm gonna stay down here too. You can go up to the room. Just let me in. I'm gonna walk around this side of the resort. You can go get dried off. We'll just kind of walk around out here. What was I gonna say? Oh, I got you still. We have a year until Kaylee graduates from high school. We have 3 years until Abby graduates from high school. And I just think we're close to being able to like, we already spend 10 days when we come. And that's a great length of time to get here, acclimate, like be tired those first couple days. Yes. Oh, there's Jason. Yes, you can hear the birds. I'm so glad you guys can hear them. I've been trying to like stand by the trees where you can hear them. There's some over here. Jason, her name is Cindy. We're close to being able to like know what the islands are like now and know what we want to go for. Do you know what I mean? Like we know what we would go and do on Oahu. We would hurry and get to it. We would go to Pearl Harbor. We would go see my cousin who lives there. My aunt is actually there right now. I'm dying that I couldn't go and see her. And the other thing is like, if we were on Maui, and my aunt, who goes to Oahu often to see her daughter, my cousin, my cousin is our photographer when we come to Hawaii. She's done it twice for us. She was going to fly to Maui last year and do our photos for us because her in-laws live on the road to Hana. And so she's like, it's a $30 flight for me to take my kids. I would love to come and see you guys and go see my in-laws and take your photos. And that would be really, really fun. And then pandemic just messed it all up. Prices skyrocketed. And I wasn't gonna make her pay that price, you know, just to come and take our photos. And so that kind of stuff, we would love to go and see my cousin and spend time with her. And yes, the hop jump makes my heart skip too, especially when it's my child who wants to jump off. So those kinds of things, like we would be more intentional if we were going to other islands and island hopping on the same trip. We would be able to like utilize our time better because we know the islands a little bit more. And so then we could hop over to another island like Maui, obviously our favorite, and know what we would do there. If we go back to Kauai, in case you guys are wondering, we definitely want to stay at the Kaloa landing. If you've been with us for a while, you'll know we've stayed there twice and loved it, but they were in construction and they didn't fill up the pool until the day we left, the last time we left. And the last time we went there. And we want to go back. The girls would stay and play in that resort so much. It is such a cool resort. So if we go to Kauai, we will stay there, but it is now a Marriott. So it's very expensive. And we have more kids that are bigger and we need more rooms. Clearly, our kids have, told us we need to have 3 rooms now, and that's even more expensive. So it's just harder to get to Kauai because that's the expectation we've kind of set for ourselves. And that's fine because it's a luxury vacation, right? Like, so if you want to do those kinds of things, sometimes they just take a little bit longer to be able to do, and then it's totally worth it and worth taking the time and the effort to like plan it out. And so, let's see, what other questions do you guys have? There's a lot of you here. Jason's here. Maybe he's driving back. I am curious where he's at, where he can text messages on here. Okay, Jason's here. Jason, are you here at the house? You're texting, or maybe maybe you're letting Chelsea do it. I don't understand where you're at. You should come and join me outside if you're here. Maybe he's waiting for the medicine. So what other questions do you guys have about the Big Island? Obviously, like maybe I'll cover them in other videos. But what questions do you guys have right now? Yes, Jan, I think he's done at the doctor because the pharmacy has already called me. So I think he's maybe waiting for that. Oh, he did say that? Oh, he said Chelsea is getting an ear wick. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what an oral. Yes, I think we should have had. Thank you. Now I know. Thank you for telling me to read my husband's messages. They scroll up so fast and I'm trying to talk and I can't see them. So yes, I think Chelsea should have had that from the beginning and she would have been a lot better. But what questions do you guys have? So best restaurant so far. So, oh yeah. I am trying to read the chats, Jace. Oh, to drain the ear. Yes, thank you. I think that would be super helpful for her because she can still feel all the liquid inside her ear. Best restaurant so far. So to be completely honest with you, the food is like, it's good, but it's not like, oh, it's not, I really hate to say this, it's not Maui good. The food that we had in Maui was like, I still salivate thinking about the steak. I still like think about the crab cakes at Duke's. I still think about, I don't know, the shave ice on Kauai is better. I don't know why. But the best restaurant we've been to, and a majority of the reason why we liked it so much, yes, Cheeseburger in Paradise was a good place. And I still think about, they had like their Hawaiian chicken sandwich, and that was really, really good. Thanks for joining us, Jace. The ambiance of Lava Lava Beach Club was what we needed. We took the time and effort to go and get dressed up and go down there, and it was pricey. I will say everyone got something on the menu. Everyone kind of got like a specialty, not everyone, but half of us got a specialty drink and whatever we wanted on the menu. We got appetizers and food, but it was $200. And that's fine when we're on vacation and we splurge and we have the extra money to be able to do that. But the food was just okay. It wasn't like, oh, I have to go back and get that again. Whereas places in Maui were like, we're going back. Like we went back to Cheeseburger in Paradise 3 times, twice with the kids, and then Jason and I went once or twice. That's where we went with Lydia and Nick. So the ambiance at Lava Lava is just so fun. You're right on the beach, literally like chairs and sand, you know, chairs are on the sand. Sorry, my arm itches. I'm trying to itch it, still holding the camera. You're right on the water, you know, hearing the ocean. The palm trees are, you know, swaying above you, and they have a ukulele player, you know, playing songs right there. And so the ambiance was worth the $200. The food was good and it filled us up, and the drinks are cold and sweet. So all of it combined made for a really good experience. And then we went and ate at, what was it called? Hugo's on the Rocks last night, but Chelsea did not come with us. She was like, I cannot. She stayed in bed all day. All day. That is what I want when I go. Yes. Is there a place like Front Street there? Kona is a lot like Front Street, Nick, in that you walk up and down the street and you look at all the shops. It's the equivalent of Front Street. It's just that part of it is oceanfront and like big seawall, and so there's no shops on that side. And so only about half of the city, little downtown, if you think of Lahaina, only half of one side of the ocean side has like shops and restaurants. So only half of them are ocean front. The other ones are ocean, like you're just across the street. I mean, you have, most of those have like, they're up on the second floor, so you have a view, which is all still pretty nice. So it is fun to like walk up and down those and, you know, check everything out. Especially like after you've eaten dinner and you're just kind of wandering around. But everything closes at sunset. Like the sun goes down and they're like 7 o'clock, everything closes. And we're like, we just got to enjoying our night or out. Let's like it. So it's a little bit, and I don't know if that's like COVID, but Maui wasn't like that last year. So I don't know. Like we were able to like stay in Lahaina till like 8:30 and still have things open. So I don't know. I don't like to like keep comparing, but I feel like it's fair to give you guys like a good, you know, comparison of the two different places. Some people, this is like perfectly fine for them, and they don't need to go and buy all the trinkets and shop and stuff because they've already done it a couple times. I will say with that kind of stuff, our kids are getting to the point where like they don't want just like the little puka necklaces and the, you know, the little flower clip that you put in your hair. They're no longer trying to get the normal like Hawaii gifts. Okay, Maria, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for all that you've done to contribute to our channel and making it possible for us to do all this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, so our kids are getting things with more quality. Jason, please tell Chelsea we're so sorry. She's sick and we miss her. She's such a good young lady. Not a kid anymore. She's not. She's a young woman, and she's really starting to show it, and she's dressing up and she's being more mature about things. And so I'm so sad she's not feeling well these last few days that we're here. So we'll tell her that, Jane. Oh, you're so cute. Thank you, Cindy. So they're starting to buy things, like Ashley is obsessed with bucket hats. And so is Chelsea. So that's all she wants to buy. And so, yeah, it's $30 for one hat, but that's all she wants to get. And it's going to last her a lot longer than some little trinket that's going to fall apart a week after we get home. And so I appreciate that. They're like my older girls, they're wanting to shop at Quicksilver and Billabong and Volcano, and they're going to get things that are a higher quality, and we're going to spend more money at it. Yes, Jace, Lava Lava is very nice for what type of dinner. Yeah, they had other things that you could choose. I mean, they have like, we're not huge fish people outside of like fish and chips. But if you want like a good Mai Tai and some mahi mahi, it looked great. I'm just not, I don't eat mahi mahi. So other foods that they had would have been really good as well. So what was I saying? Anyway, so the trinkets and stuff that they have been buying, they're just different, and I appreciate that. And they cost a little bit more money, but I buy less things for them, and I don't feel as bad about it because they're more quality. See, what other questions? When is Nick and Lydia coming to Maui with Dayna and Jason? All right. I'm gonna have to go back. Not a must. Yeah, even as great as Lava Lava was on this trip, we won't go back. One, because of the cost, and two, the food isn't like die hard, and I don't need to go back. So, and other places, you know, I would. Duke's, if I could eat at Duke's every night, I would. I love Duke's. I have been dying for a crab cake. Jason had one here. I don't remember what restaurant, Jace. But it was not as good. It was not as good. What other questions do you guys have? Otherwise, I might let you guys go. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Can you hear the birds? I'm trying to like let you kind of see. It's just parking lot, but you know, the roads are just, so they're all like nice and manicured coming in. Oh, hey, Christine. Yes, it is a dream holiday, and we are very lucky to be here. It is very, very nice, and we are blessed to be able to come. We don't want any of the, I wouldn't even say it's negativity. It's just like, it's just a reality of not even what we expected to have on this vacation, but it's just what the island has to offer. And it's maybe something, yes, I will answer. Let's see, I think you should move to Maui and open a bed and breakfast. Jan, you're speaking my language. Although I don't want it to be a bed and breakfast because I don't want any effort. I want to just buy a place there and rent it out. Just let someone else do all the managing of it. Maui is definitely our place. Snorkeling is better on Maui, 100%. There's so many spots on Maui to snorkel at, like so many places all around the island. so many places to snorkel, and snorkeling is better. I really want to try and do two-step tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe if my kids are willing to just go, and if they don't want to get in the water, I'll just get my little snorkel fix, and then that'll suffice. If I entice them with shave ice, maybe that will work. And then what was the other question? There was another question. Oh, moving. So the thing is, if you create the dream and you keep working toward it, I think, like, we never thought 9 years ago when we first went to Oahu. I was 7 months pregnant. It was a dream trip. We spent a lot of money on it. We did not have a ton of points to pay for the trip at that point. But it was something that we had saved up for and we wanted to go and do before we had another kid. Yes, all the islands are very different. And we said then, okay, we have to wait 2 or 3 years to be able to come back again. This is expensive. We can't do this every year. And we did wait 2 years after that first trip. No, Lydia, there's not, no. So far we have not found something as good as Ulani's. No, we haven't. Ashley's flavor last night was the best I've tasted, but I haven't tasted it with the ice cream and the condensed on top, because it isn't as good. The rest of it isn't as good, so I don't want to spend the money on adding all the other stuff to not. Anyway, Ululani's is the best we've had so far. And JoJo's on Kauai in Coconut Marketplace, I think. So anyway, so 9 years ago when we first started coming, we waited 2 years to come again, save the points, save the money. It took us that amount of time to be able to come again. Ever since that second time, we've been able to come every year. One, because we save money and we've learned how to earn points and save them up and utilize our trips that way. So 9 years ago, I did not think we'd be able to come every single year. And so in the next 9 years, Jason still makes fun of me, but in the next 9 years, I do want to own on Maui. I do want to have a place there. It might take a little bit of time. It might not be the first place that we buy there. It may not be the place that I want to be the forever place that we have. We might be able to afford to buy a smaller place at like the El Dorado and rent that out in order to get some income and some savings to be able to buy at the Hanuakai, which is my dream. I've done a little bit of research, thanks to, what is his name? Lydia, what is his name? Maui guy that goes live. Come on. Maui, or Lydia or Nick, what's his name? You know, you guys all know who I'm talking about. There's a fly on my phone. He's a real estate guy in Maui. The Hanuakai is the top, what is value, return on investment, ROI. It has the highest return on investment. Eric West, thank you, Patty. See, I knew. We all know. It's the one wheel guy, Eric West. West Maui, yes. So I watch all of his videos when he talks about real estate now. And the Hanuakai has the highest return on investment. And it is expensive. A 2-bedroom condo that we would want to get is $1.5 million. Yes, thank you, Nick. You know who it is. So $1.5 million. I don't have that. I don't even have enough down payment to be able to get into that. Obviously, like, your return is going to pay for the mortgage, but I need to be able to afford that and still own my current home. I don't have the ability to sell my home and just do nothing and buy a place in Maui and not be able to live there and make money. So I still think it's a big dream to have, but I am willing to try and have that dream, because why not dream? You know, why not try and like work towards something really big, like trips to Hawaii every year that we did not think was possible. We are blessed. We do think ahead. We do think and plan. Like, some of you are already planning trips coming up soon or later. You know, like, you've had to cancel plans because of COVID, but you still are going to be able to go if you work towards it. I read a comment yesterday, and also, sorry I haven't been able to respond to comments as fast as I normally would. I'm trying to enjoy this. I'm trying to like force myself to say, you know, only edit at night when everyone's asleep, put the computer down, put the phone down, and enjoy the island during the day when I can. And I think you guys all understand that. Because I don't want to be on a screen. I'm on a screen right now, but like, I want to find all the time I can during the daylight to enjoy my time here. So I'm not responding, but someone made a comment that they like had to like go through their parents' home after they passed away or later in life. And this is Chelsea and Shave Ice. Sounds amazing. Oh, cute Chelsea. Oh, someone should get some Shave Ice for Chelsea on her way home. And they said that they were so frustrated with all the stuff that they had to get rid of from their parents. And that made them realize, I don't want stuff. I want adventures. I want to go and travel and enjoy life while you physically can. And that's Jason and I's motto. Like, that is our goal. And that's why we're doing these things now. Yes, Chelsea does deserve it. We're trying to go out and do these things when we're young. We're trying to let our kids go and cliff jump. And I'm trying to snorkel while I can still get in the water and go and snorkel. And I'm trying to walk miles around the Hilton Hotel while I still can, you know, because like someone was on one of the Facebook groups that I was on was talking about trying to find a place at that Hilton that their mother could go and have ground floor access and be able to walk out, you know, to the pool easily. And they were like, that hotel is not the place for someone who has a hard time walking. Like, if you can't walk and you're not in a wheelchair, you can't go and spend time at that hotel. I want to travel until I'm to that point. I don't want to wait until I'm retired to be able to go and travel and do things when I'm older, because I won't physically be able to do all the things that we've done. That's my little rant. Enjoy life, right? Yes, see? Enjoy it while I physically can. I may not be in the best shape. Walking is exhausting me this trip, but I can walk. I can still do it, so I'm still doing it. And I want my kids to see that I can do it. My mom would do my parents would do road trips with us, and we would go in RVs and we'd go to California, we'd do different things or whatever, but they stopped at a certain point when we were growing up. Probably when I was 12 or 13, we just kind of stopped going places just because it was hard to do that with 8 kids. I totally understand, it's expensive. But then she didn't get to travel either, and that was kind of her biggest regret at the end of her life, was that she didn't get to travel herself. And it's one of my dad's biggest regrets now that she's gone, is that he didn't travel with her. And so he's always telling me now, he's like, go and do it. Like, he's so happy that we're here. He's so happy that we're experiencing all these things with our kids while we're young. So I don't know, what do you guys have any other questions? I'm just kind of ranting and going on, but I don't mind doing that because I love hanging out with you guys like this. It's fun to like have these conversations. Thank you, Jane, and thank you, Cindy. I hope we're being good parents. Sometimes, you know, the attitudes flare up, and some of the videos, they just kind of end, and that's because mom had a hard day. And when mom is in front of the camera goes down if mom's not having fun. So just know that some of those nice, beautiful sunset endings are because I need to like chill and step away from my children, because it's not easy. I still have to be a parent here on vacation, and it's not always fun. So anyway, I think I'm gonna go back and check on my kids and check on Jason. Hopefully he's heading back home here soon. Thank you for joining us. I am gonna post this video on YouTube. I forgot that I'm on YouTube. For some reason I was gonna say Facebook. But I am gonna post it so you guys can come back and watch it if you want, if you didn't get to stay on the whole time. So thank you for joining us. Thank you. Sorry I couldn't take you on more of a tour of the ocean. Maybe if we have time, I will post a little reminder if we can do something like that tomorrow. Would you guys want to just even like pop in for a bit to see the ocean tomorrow? Would you like me to do that? Maybe roughly the same time of day, or maybe later, and then you can just watch it later. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting us. Let's see, I'm trying to read the comments. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Jane. Thank you, Christine. Yes, I'm glad you guys were able to join on. I know that there's only like a dozen people here, but like, you guys are all the core people that like support us, and I appreciate that. Like, it keeps us going. Like, we talk about you guys. We want to know that you're doing okay. We know that you have trips coming up yourselves. We're excited for you guys. Just know that you are a part of this experience for us, especially for supporting us and making the YouTube income that I earn be our spending money. I don't know that you guys fully understand that. The money I earn from this is literally put right into my pocket for spending money here. I don't use it for anything else. So thank you for sharing our time here in Hawaii with us. So many fun videos coming up, you guys. I am staying up super late to edit them because it's totally joyful for me. I'm stuttering and I'm thinking, oh, I can edit that out. I can't edit this out. I can't edit this out if I'm live. So that's kind of embarrassing for me. But thank you for joining us. Come back and watch all the rest of the videos as they come live. They are all stacked up right next to each other next week. Oh, you're so adorable, Jason. Yes, you're so adorable. I really wish he had been able to be here. That's kind of why I want to go live one more time while we're here, so that you guys are blessed with his presence one more time. Maybe the kids will want to get on live. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna sign off, you guys. Take care. Oh, yes. Thank you, Jane. I do kind of cut out some of my nonsense, and yeah, I do cut it out. Oh dear, that scared me. Someone in their car? That's awkward. They just like walked it. Maybe they think I'm like weird, like because I'm standing by their car. I should go. Thank you for joining us, you guys. Take care. Mahalo, and see you in our videos. Okay, bye.